and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please, stay seated. Stay seated. Lovely. Well, this is lovely, folks. Thank you very much. This is nice for me to be doing an actual comedy night. I've been doing a lot of corporate shows lately. Those are notorious for comedians. I did one last night for an unnamed water company, and I didn't want to do it. My friend said, "Do you want to do this corporate gig?" I said, "Absolutely not." Then they told me the fee. I said, "Absolutely yes." So before I went on, the lady who had organised this, she said, "Can you do me a favour? When you go on stage, can you say something to the crowd? That's very important." I said, "Oh, sure, about the bar, about toilets." She said, "No, as you go on, can you say that you stand against nuclear war?" Not being funny, folks, do I look like a man who stands for it, really? Who, when I pranced on, just said, "There's a man who enjoys a little light nuclear annihilation on a Sunday afternoon." No, I'm a man who still uses a VHS player and takes Super Ted vitamins. That is the sort of guy I am. We're doing it, and we're trying it live. The comedians have all come up to try and give you a good time. You're out the house trying to have a good time. We're not giving up, are we? Everyone's giving up. Everything's giving up. Even the cinema has given up. I went to the cinema the other night. The trailers have given up, folks. You know that the trailers trying to sell you everything else? It's I don't know what film it was. It went 10 out of 10. The Guardian. Best film of the year. Empire magazine. Masterpiece. Lorraine Kelly. Sure, Lorraine Kelly's a lovely woman, but I'm not trusting her film opinion, really. I'm 31 years old now. All the comedians have said their age, so I will. I'm still a single man. I've realised why I'm still single. I think it's because I still sleep in a single bed. And that doesn't really reek of sex appeal, does it? Hey, want to come back to mine? We can top and tail. Groovy, baby, yeah. I'll make you horny, baby, do I? Yeah, come here, you weren't expecting that one, was you? We've got a close family. We're a very close family, my family. I've got my nan and granddad still with me. Nan is 81 years old. She loves to get involved in stuff. She likes to keep up with the issues. When the Black Lives Matter movement was really taking off, she said, What's this? I explained what the Black Lives Matter movement was. She went, "Oh, I want to take the knee. I said, "You have one. How in God's green earth is this going to work?" But she did take the knee. Nana took the knee June 23rd, 2020. She's still down there, but it's okay. Granddad's amazing. He's 92. 92, my granddad. He's been doing this Find Your Ancestry thing.com, Find Your DNA, and it kept him going, really kept him going, but didn't mention it for ages and ages. So I went to see them over Easter. I said, "What happened with that Find Our Ancestors?" "I don't want to talk about it, I said, "No, what happened?" It sounded, "I don't want to talk." I said, "What happened?" He went, "Well, I've traced it back to your 14th generation aunt." I said, "Yes?" "Well, it turns out the woman was a French whore." I said, "Does that bother you?" He said, "The whore business, no. But the French! Good God, man! Stick a fork in me, I'm done! Sweet Jesus!" We grew up, a lot of talk of geography tonight. We're Halzo Way, we're Dudley Way. We're a working class family, like being working class. And I think I'm going to do this because Matt mentioned it, but I had every 90s Christmas, I had a Woolies Christmas. We had a Woolworths Christmas, and yes, I'm a man who loves Woolworths. I miss Woolworths. So for anybody under 20, what they would do is they would do knockoff versions of big branded toys, yeah? So instead of, say, Lego, you would have blocks that attach. Instead of Play-Doh, Blue Tack. Instead of Barbie, Chantel. So, can anybody remember the number one kids film of 1995? Animated kids film. It was a phenomenon. Toy Story. I heard Toy Story. Yeah, it was Toy Story. Everybody wanted a Buzz Lightyear, didn't they? The parents slaughtered each other. It was a crazy. My parents didn't even bother. So Christmas '95, I ran downstairs. You know who I opened up? Fred Space Days. That's what I had. You pressed this button, he went to infinity. And that's enough. Why would we go beyond infinity, really? I did that, I did this bit very recently, very new, up in Edinburgh. I said, anybody remember the #1 kids film, 95? Somebody went, hey, was it Trainspotting? I said, absolutely. Yes, that was the #1 kids film. Hey, choose life, choose a career, choose a needle of crack in your eye. Come on, Timmy, come on. Let's go find the turkey down the toilet, we'll have a great time. Mother of God, Trainspotting. Dear me. Here's a warning for you. It's a slight segue, but if any of you got young kids in the family, my cousin's got a kid. My best friend phoned me today, a park up in Dudley. He said, just to warn you, when you take kids around this park next, his boys were playing football. This white van, you know what's coming. This white van pulled up. Really strange man got out. He approached the children. He handed them some for Ferrero Rocher. I said, for Ferrero Rocher? Get in the van! Jesus, there's a cost of living crisis on. These are £11 for 6, ladies and gentlemen. I'd have got in for some Rebels. And even then you might get the coffee ones. The effort that this sex offender has gone to. So get in the van, do a day's graft. There might be a Fred Space Days in there for you. Somebody clapping the pro-sex offender material there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I don't know how, I got a couple of minutes left. Phil's mentioned this. Phil, how long do you not drink? How long are you sober?
9 years.
9 years. Give it a hand for Phil, everybody. 9 years. Good for you, pal. I'm behind. I'm 4.5 years. I no longer drink. I'm a clean and sober man. My drinking was a lot like The Simpsons. Okay, it was a long, slow decline that should have ended years ago and stopped being funny around 2002. And my kidneys were yellow. Okay, so that was my drinking. And when you're a drunk, when you're an addict, you spend a lot of time confused. Yeah, just heavy confusion. Imagine Joe Biden doing a Wordle, confused. That is the level of confusion I had on a daily basis. My favourite quote about drinking, I never said this, but you may have heard somebody say this, is when somebody's having a drink at 10:30 a.m. and they go, well, it's 5 p.m. somewhere. That doesn't work, folks, in any other situation, okay? Never, what? Pedo Pete, what are you doing? Well, she's of legal age somewhere. No! Absolutely not. That does not work. Dear me. I went to rehab. Anybody been? No! Why would you have been to rehab? Where did you go? Florida. Where did you go? A light psychiatric unit. And I had a while of a time. I went to rehab in Belgium. For one reason, really. I thought, if this doesn't work out, waffles. Love, death, waffles. The story of every type 2 diabetic, really. Could have gone to rehab in West Bromwich for £27,000. I don't know if you're aware of West Bromwich. You could buy West Bromwich for £27,000, okay? What we do is stick them in the cellar, cock and ball, get them down there, bit of graft, up we go, them sober, celebrate the drinks, all people, okay? Marvellous. I went to a very working class rehab. We had a man do suck puppets for us. Because if there's anything a addict needs, it's a man who hasn't got the said licensing rights to Sesame Street doing suck puppets at you. So instead of Big Bird, we had Little Giblets. Instead of Oscar the Grouch, we had Oscar the non-specific entity of fluctuating mood. And then, just as I woke up one morning, he kind of pounced on you. He went, 1 methamphetamine, 2 methamphetamine equals dialysis. That's what that equals, pal. Okay, dialysis. And before I went to rehab, I was going to commit suicide, folks. I was going to do it. I couldn't carry on. I didn't want to. I was so lost. I was so gone. It was hell, living in hell. And just as I was about to do it, as I was about to end it, there's a thought that stopped me. And I thought to myself, no, I can't die. Not today. I'm the face of an anti-nuclear war campaign. If I go down, you're all going down with me. Thank you all very much. Enjoy your last steps. You've been amazing. Get home safe.